Thank God it's Friday.
Looking forward to the
I am
weekend.
Mariah Afolabi Brand as always. I don't do this alone. I have my co-host. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Mariah.
You know that we are going like this.
Where you echo that Friday? Looking
Thank God.
seriously forward to
Are we
weekend.
really going? Because I didn't go contact Alaja.
Lemon, and my name is Adibak. Thank you to the guy that made that.
I think it's appreciation goes to the CEO, Alat Apparels, Alat Tishi, Oladimeji for the branded t-shirts. Our names are actually at the back.
Yes, so Nima
Thanks
is
so much
boldly
to
waiting behind me.
him
But
for that.
yesterday, what made my day was journalist hangout. Baba Dide Otitoju. Hey, God, that man is a walking library. I felt
encyclopedia.
I was watching and I was glued. And my son was screaming me. I was glued to the television because he broke it down. There's no way, if you do not understand drug abuse, that you watch Journalist Hangout yesterday, that you would not understand it.
Wow.
All the drugs.
very
I
informative
love the co-presenters. All the drugs that we did not even think of apart from codeine were mentioned, and how chemically they were, if you abuse them, the consequences of the abuse, parenting, everything.
Fantastic.
I enjoyed myself yesterday.
That's good. Perfect.
The lessons you have learned, please pass it on to the next
Today I'm going to
generation.
blitz, I'm going to go
We are
down.
speak-
Like
we have one
in
of
our
our
interview today.
Our guest today, actually.
Yes.
So she also
We'll speak
further
to-
enlighten us on these issues of drug abuse.
He may not be breaking it down,
Yeah, but at least.
but
so
he'll
go on.
tell us the reasons.
So try to go online to watch Journalist Hangout yesterday. I think we should get it. You go to TVC Connect on Facebook or go to our YouTube page. You should still see Journalist Hangout yesterday. Very informative. How are you doing, Jumoke?
I'm amazing. I'm very excited. I don't know why I'm very excited about the month of May. In my spirit just feels like
It's not your
something-
birthday. It's my birthday.
Oh, my spirit just feels like something is about to happen. So it's the Headies tomorrow, and Nima asked for a ticket for an artist. And so I have an extra ticket if you think that is going to help your career to be at the event. I realize that my days of socializing are over. No more nights.
And now I'm gay.
I used to go to these Headies then, but
Let me explain.
when I went to the last Headies, I'm like,
Jumoke rocked her teens and early 20s. She exhausted. She has been there.
So
done
it is
that.
over.
So you
Speak for
can
yourself.
You can afford to say it is over. I still want to continue
You're just
grooving.
starting.
I said, well, we'll be like this. We'll shake it like this. I'll be dancing together. But I'm really excited about my birthday, and I was thinking to myself yesterday that what would you want?
when is
for
your birthday again?
Next 12th of May. So it's about.
I have a
few days.
special event on that deal.
Yeah, I think it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, I was reading my devotion and it was like, you have not asked. And I said, okay, so really, I haven't asked. I expect I'll get something, but I never really told
What
God.
do you want for your birthday?
I've told God, and He
Eh.
knows. Yes.
It's
and he
not, you are
knows.
not telling us.
No, I'm not telling everybody.
Okay.
I have my top 3 items, and
Ah,
I've told
3?
God. Yes.
Oh my God, that's a
I-
shopping list from Chokwe.
Ọlọ́run
Hey,
kò sùúrù.
Ọlọ́run, well done, sir.
And I know it has me covered,
Thank you for the expo. My birthday too is coming.
We don't ask. We're not specific about what we want. So if good things happen to us, is good. But we're not deliberate about saying, what do I want? Like I'll be giving myself this exam that if I get *1 million dash now, what would I do with it that will make sense? Most people get money and it just
They're
goes.
confused
They don't
about
think about it before it comes. So I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
in fact, that's extra. Yeah,
Now,
that's
clear
that's
as
so
my
true because
gifts
yesterday
that
somebody gave me one small change like that,
and it just
and
gone.
my head is like, okay, go deposit in the bank, but right now,
Gone.
finished. The money has finished. It didn't even reach house.
They
One
say,
small money. small money.
akara. Lomade máa ń fi.
Yeah, so you have to prepare for the money you would expect to have, even if you don't know how it's going to come. Just
Very
have
true.
it down. That this is what I would do.
Please, God, just try me with *1 billion and see what I'll do with it. Just try me.
It was to take off.
Ṣé mo ti kọ́?
It's already exhaust 2 billion.
In my head, wàá dàgbà alájà.
Brian, what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I think I'm just producing my product this weekend.
Mother is
Demand.
big.
She can't meet up with
I have
demand.
demands.
can't
And this
do
weekend,
that.
I think on Sunday, one of our guests had given me tickets to a fashion show this weekend, so I should attend on Sunday.
So are you
But I said-
supplying at the fashion show also?
No, I'm not. I've never reached that level. I'm still doing family, friends, referrals. I've not reached that level of doing for events yet. Small,
Before you
please.
know, you start employing people in this business.
Amen. I
You
receive
should
it. I
already
receive
be
it.
looking to
I
that
receive it.
already
I
because
receive
the
it.
demand.
The demand is pretty high, but thank God for that. Let's go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at the front pages of the papers, and later we'll bring in our celebrity guest. Is he a celebrity?
Yes,
He's
ma'am.
a celebrity. Stay
Yes,
with us. We'll be right back.
influential one.
We're going to start with the punch. South Middle Belt leaders to National Assembly restructure, save Nigeria. Elder statesman back polls reordering, berate Buhari's security chiefs over killing. 10 died, 20 injured in Taraba tanker fire. Lagos lawyer kills husband, cuts off his private parts. 3 killed as hoodlums clash in Ibadan. $496 million aircraft. Senate panel fails to present probe report. Buhari returns to Nigeria. Jumoke, did you hear that? Buhari returns to Nigeria. PFN gives president 1 month deadline on killings. Remember, you said you're going to be there for a year. Court remands Melaye in police custody in June 11th. 2019 polls, INEC bars parties without offices. Nigeria signs $2.5 billion currency swap deal with China. Human interest story, please.
Human interest. So 2 lawyers were married, Mrs. Udeme Odibi. For whatever reasons, I don't know, it
Possibly domestic violence.
A 3 years conflict-filled marriage by killing her husband and trying to kill herself. Because the story that is in town is that she killed her husband. She killed her husband and also tried to kill herself. Now, according to eyewitness reports, they had been fighting over property. Some said she had been forcing him to will the entire properties to him because he was in a previous, to her. She was in a previous marriage, he was in a previous marriage and has a daughter. And she has just been married to him, no child for him for 3 years, and she's insisting, I'm your legally married wife. I think I should be in charge of.
Well, we don't really know what all the other factors in the marriage. So let's not really talk about the issue. But the point is that she cut off his private parts too and tried to kill herself.
Yes.
So right now she's not able to clearly say what caused it.
And suicide attempt is criminal, right?
Yes, it is.
Criminal.
So either you die or just once you're alive like this, you're in
Don't
trouble.
even try it, because if you don't die,
make sense of it today, saying that whatever was the underlying factor was what we should have been looking at, because I wonder what to push her to the point.
What conflict in a marriage will push to kill the spouse?
Can people just run?
No.
As they leave?
Can we legislate, you know, pastor, imam, or our local government, that every marriage has a counselor assigned to them?
At this stage,
let's stop taking it for granted.
At this stage, we are
in the immediate.
Is there any other story you want to take? Who has the tanker story? Is this somewhere
Our
else?
president is back. I was one of those. And I'm pointing that said that
let's take it in the nation.
Wait now.
Let's take it
Where was he for the last 2 days?
When you are wrong, just admit. He's
That
back.
what?
We did not think he was going to come
Where
back.
was he in the last 2 days?
Stop where? He went to UK, but then the point is...
So the point...
He was a walking visit.
He's a walking visit.
No.
Okay, can we move on to the nation, please? Move on.
No, it wasn't a speculation.
Let's move on to the nation.
They said him definitely.
Let's move on to the nation.
Just agree.
Presidency hits Obasanjo over Buhari's visit to US. Ikoyi in darkness, a substation catches fire. EFCC traces 61 assets to XMD in Dubai. That's Cecilia Ibru. Nigeria, China in $2.5 billion currency swap deal. Melaye remanded in police custody till June 11th. Which story are we taking?
The major headline,
Oh no, I didn't get the story.
What was the presidency saying to
The
us?
presidency was saying that, you know, that the president's visit to the US was successful according to them, based on the agenda that for which they traveled. Against criticisms that said, you know, he went there to do the presidents of the US biddings. He was just agreeing to him and everything.
Criticisms of Obasanjo?
So the report was saying that probably they were alluding to that in their reply, saying that no. That,
they went to achieve what they wanted to. They went with
they
state
felt
governors.
satisfied.
Yes, and that this was the first time they were having a meeting with the US. You know, so for me,
haven't said
the point is, yes, that was what I was looking for. I was looking for that line. You know, that line I said, we signed this contract. We would get A, B, C, and D. They would get 1, 2, 3, but there was no facts backing up the success.
They mentioned in that agreement that now the US government has agreed to return $1 billion looted by Alamisi. That's an achievement.
Okay. So that's an achievement.
So let me even help you people, since you do not know. The president traveled with businessmen who met businessmen in the US. And because of our bilateral ties, our Nigerian businessmen will now be doing business with US businessmen.
Still will be. Like they're not concrete.
At least there's a development from the last government that was not friendly with our own last government.
Moving on to the Vanguard. Insecurity, restructuring. Senate will revisit devolution of power, says Saraki. 2019 will conduct mock elections for Buhari, Atiku, others, says Northern Youth. Both mishap, Family of 8, 14 others die in Akwa Ibom. 13 killed in Zamfara, fresh attack. Nigeria-China sealed $2.4 billion currency swap deal. Court refuses Melaye's bail, remands him in police custody, and will pass the 2018 budget today. That's Tuesday.
Amen. No.
Human interest quickly in Vanguard. The boat mishap, 22 people died, and only the whatever of the boat, what they call the captain of the of the boat
Survived. Very sad.
Another person survived. Every other person died, and included the family of 8.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't a boat supposed to go down with the captain? Isn't the captain supposed to go down?
Oluomo is a better swimmer. He's a better swimmer. He's a better swimmer.
You're supposed to go down, meaning you don't abandon the ones who don't know how to swim.
That's according to Titanic. Please move on to so this major headline.
Murayo,
Did you read the story?
the Saraki is telling us what we already know, and it's all sounding nice.
The Southwest leaders, and at that visit, they were insisting that we have to look at this restructuring, very important. And he is agreeing that the Senate has not ended talks on it. They are going to reopen it, and and evolution
simply just
proper
lip service.
We'll talk about bloodbaths in the
I wish
next
somebody
paper.
took this story.
Which
the
one?
codeine ban. The drug firm
company.
sacks worker shown in BBC documentary.
Yes. No, it's old news now.
But what happened to him? I thought he was protected.
The BBC video showed one of their staff being involved in the sale to
Illegally.
Illegally. So that person has been sacked, according to
No, but
not
should have been sacked.
Not the no. They should, the process within the company should have gotten him out.
Because according to the BBC report, they had already approached this company and they said that, listen, they dissociated themselves from the gentleman. So that sacking should have happened at that time, not now.
Yes. Which is why I'm even saying it's old news, because we saw it on by the second day that he had been sacked.
Melaye.
I wanted to take Melaye also.
All the reports are there.
The police have finally relocated him to Lokoja, and he went on a stretcher. His doctor was saying that, look, we discharge Melaye Hill and if he likes, he should be walking around in a coffin. So, there's nothing wrong with him.
According to the report, he was arraigned in a Lokoja magistrate's court on a stretcher. And his lawyer felt he was degrading of his personality. The Speaker of the House of Reps thought he was degrading of a senator and anybody else. And then Femi Falana comes out to say, alongside El Zazaki, Dasuki, it is degrading of him. So I'm even believing on my own that Melaye is a very lucky person. He has been charged. A lot of people are waiting to be charged.
Like Elza exactly.
Begging police to do proper investigation so that.
But the question, the billion-dollar question is he healthy enough to walk?
And that's where we have a problem. The doctor says he's healthy. He says he's not healthy.
Okay, let's move on to Daily Sun. Bloodbath continues in Adamawa as 30 were killed, 10 died in Taraba auto crash.
I have that story.
Non-payment of salary, 5 college staff die of hunger in Abia State. Insecurity, Southern Middle Belt leaders call for a national emergency. Wike wishes Rivers APC peaceful Congress, and APC Congress, Akpugo calls for peaceful conduct on Lord Kalu.
Every day. 15 killed again in Adamawa, and it happened in the normal local government area. And this is right after 86 were killed in a suicide attack. And it's a little saddening that we just keep on mentioning, even we were become hardened. It has become normal statistics on a daily basis to say 32, 86, 86. We haven't heard from anyone, no. Minister of Defense, President,
maybe they are also tired of coming out to say that they are condoning.
Minister of Information, nobody talking about it.
Because it happens all the time. So I guess it almost become
like we're used to it, but we must.
Human lives have
because
become
we're
like
not there.
lives.
Moving on now to New Telegraph. Nigeria in critical condition, says restructuring only way to go. Saraki will do the needful. And picture here of all the gladiators getting ready for the APC Guba primaries for Ekiti. 33 gladiators battle for the APC Guba ticket in Ekiti. We'll see what happens. I think it's this weekend, right?
Yes, this Saturday.
This Saturday. Dogara says, nothing must happen to Melaye. Senator to be in custody to June 11th. All right, and our final paper is this day, very quickly. FBN, that's First Bank of Nigeria, Stanbic, Stanchart, Zenith appointed settlement banks for Naira and Renminbi currency swap. And what else? We have pension assets hit 7.8 trillion. FG to clear outstanding obligations. That's all.
We applaud the federal government that this our China swap deal is finally going through since 2015.
Yes, and we'll actually try to get some more clarity on the benefits of this and exactly, because I know it's going to help a lot of business.
So rather than buying dollars, we just buy
yen. But we'll sometimes we just give up too quickly. Nigerians, let us be patient. I'm telling myself too.
Do you know how many people have died in 2 years?
So the critical question is, do we want him to come and finish the work he started, or do we want a new
I didn't even want him to start the work. How will I now want him
to
finish?
Let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we have a special guest on the show with us today. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Oh, lawyer.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So it's no news that the good boys, popularly known as our Mogburu, are part of our society. It's believed that many among them sometimes use illegal drugs, extorters of money from drivers, and also major tools for some politicians. In view of how important this topic is to us and how our audience have reacted, and most others have talked about these good boys that we call them, we have with us Baba and boys indeed.
Hey!
Alhaji Musiliu Ayinde Akinsoya, popularly known as MC Oluomo 1 of Igboro Street. Àwọn eléyìí lẹ́nu ní ilé àti street. Welcome, sir.
You have to praise Wale.
You can join the conversation.
Twale, 2 fingers.
I don't understand. Only MC is on seat. Okay, MC is on seat. MC
You can call us on 070-806-6814. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so you can read your tweets. So Nima wants us to greet you properly.
Official introduction, because we just assumed that everybody in Lagos would know who Oluomo is. I told my husband, we from Edo, that Oluomo is coming on our show, and he said, who is Oluomo? What's his latest record? I said, no, he's not an artist. That is the head of the NURTW.
Okay.
So they are the ones in charge in Lagos.
Sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Now, you are popular in Lagos because people say that you are the oga of everybody, that everybody works with you, and that that nobody can become any man for Baje. Like without you, nobody can become any office in Lagos. That's the reputation you have. But there are so many angles we want to talk to you about. There's issue because recently the federal government banned codeine, drug abuse, illicit drugs being used in Lagos, politics coming around 2019. People are already gearing up towards elections. My first question to you, sir: how organized is that sector of the road traffic workers? How organized are they? Transport workers.
First, my name is Alhaji Musiliu Ayinde Akinsoya, popularly known MC Oluomo. But now, orúkọ mi ni Alhaji Musiliu Ayinde Akinsoya, MC Oluomo Oshodi. I'm the state treasurer in RTW Lagos State. Mo jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ onímọ́tò tí mo jẹ́ alága ní treasurer Akapo. Tó máa kó owó dání. Yes. Mo dẹ̀ ní ọ̀gá tó jẹ́ Alhaji Tajudeen Agbede tó jẹ́ state chairman.
Okay. So
Oshodi
lẹ́yìn wà.
He's in charge of the money.
He's the treasurer.
Yes.
He's the treasurer.
There's a substantive chairman who is the Alhaji Agbede.
Yes.
But Sherry, ẹ jẹ́ kí n bi ní question kan. Out there, a mọ̀ pé anybody that wants to attain a political position in Lagos, ó máa sọ pé ẹ lọ bá MC o, ẹ lọ bá MC o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré sọ ní English fáwọn viewers wa.
Yeah.
The opinion is that if you don't have the buy-in of this our Oga seated here, as he's sitting down gentle, you cannot win election in Lagos State. Is it true or is it false? And how did you become
so influential and powerful like that?
Because èmi ti wà pẹ̀lú former governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mo dẹ̀ believe pé ìgbésẹ̀ tí aṣáájú gbé ni mo wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ títí di now tí mo change stamp ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ believe pé láti 99 yẹn till now tó fi dé APC tá a wà yìí sí kò sí anything politician tìbí tí aṣáájú bá ń lọ any campaign Nigeria any state máa tẹ̀lé aṣáájú lọ síbẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ believe pé tó bá kan ti state wa that is Lagos state àwa náà ní capacity àti sọ pé ìkọ̀ báyìí ní àfẹ́ tá a mọ̀ wípé èèyàn tó bá máa wà ń bẹ̀ ó máa jẹ́ ẹni tí ó máa gbọ́ ti àwọn aráàlú tó máa listen sí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nílùú náà làwọn èèyàn ti máa bá mi pàdé máa ṣe.
MC is saying that he's been with the former governor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and he's always been aligned with the vision of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and he's always commanded his followership to align with that vision. So they've always been in tune with the governor, whoever the governor comes under this party in Lagos State and continue to support the vision the governor has.
Okay. Asiwaju wá bá yín ní 1999 because ẹ lágbára lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n kàn wá anybody else on the street. Right, àbí? So ẹ ti wà ní Òṣòdì fún ìgbà tó ti pẹ́, right? Now there are many people, àwọn èèyàn, àwọn ọmọ tó kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ who look up to you and they get involved in gangsterism. Wọ́n para wọn, wọ́n ṣára wọn lọ. In fact, it's a thing of pride that I have 10 scars on my head. But it's not all of them that are going to end up like you, pé influential, powerful, and
Let
rich.
me add to your question. Oshodi, I'm used to the area. I have my office there. A lot of times, a máa ń rí àwọn ìwà jàgídíjàgan. In fact, towards last year, tí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ kú, there was this hamburger. There was this major wahala tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo apalẹ̀mọ́ lọ́fíìsì ni a sá fún ẹ̀mí wa. Àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn cultism, ayé àti ẹyẹ, those kind of rivalry, ó ṣẹlẹ̀ gan lóṣòdì tó jẹ́ pé ẹrú bẹyẹ ó yẹ kó máa bàyàn tí kò níbi tó gbójúlé. Ẹ̀yin dẹ̀rẹ̀ olórí ni yín, àwọn àdúgbò àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ yín, wọ́n ní respect fún yín. Ṣé lóòótọ́ làwọn kìíní yìí wà àti pé ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ̀ ń ṣe láti make sure pé nǹkan tí yóò da tàti mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí yóò da ni àpàṣẹ mọ́ ní Òṣòdì.
Thank you. Tí ọba ń sọ̀rọ̀ Òṣòdì generally wọ́n bí mi síbẹ̀ ni Àwórì ni mí. Náà àwọn èèyàn mọ different yàtọ̀ sí Òṣòdì. Tí any problem bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Onígbòǹgbò that is other side ẹ̀yìn rí yẹn the next thing Òṣòdì ni. The second tẹ́ bá wo Òṣòdì now that is a bridge ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ méjì ló wà ń bẹ so ìkan fọ̀ báyìí that is Òṣòdì ìkan fọ̀ báyìí that is Mùṣí tẹ́nì tí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ náà Òṣòdì. Now ká wá gbé yẹn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ní time tí ọ̀rọ̀ hamburger ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn mo sí lárand I'm US because ọmọ mi ṣe aggregation but mo ti believe pé anything tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ó máa wà pivot pé kò ní sí wàhálà but then àwọn ọmọ kan wà tó yẹ pé gómìnà wa try fún wa gan tó bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ gan ní orí ẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ wípé anybody tó bá wá sí from Ìbàdàn anywhere Òṣòdì
náà ni ibẹ̀ ní bus stop wà.
ẹ ti understand tẹ bá dẹ̀ wò bóyá bíi 15 years sẹ́yìn anybody ò lè gba Òṣòdì kọjá tẹ́lẹ̀ bóyá kọjá chain àbí kọjá bag yọ ọkọ̀ gbàkà ọkọ̀ bọ́ ìgbà tá a kọ́ mi tó yẹ pé time yẹn Aṣíwájú empower wa ẹ ti understand àjáde láti ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ ti understand tó yẹ jẹ́ pé wọ́n help wa gan ní gbogbo time yẹn but ẹ mọ̀ tí ọ̀rọ̀ politics bá ti ń bọ̀ ṣóyè is fashion APC PDP ìyọ̀kan ẹ ti understand ó dẹ̀ máa níbi tí oníkálukú máa belong sí because àwa I belong sí pé olú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ṣóyè yín sí for life àfi tí bàbá bá sọ yìí pé
àwọn ò ṣe mọ́.
no way again ẹ ti understand but time yẹn máa mọ̀ wípé time ten sọ bíi 2 years 3 years yẹn àwọn PDP try láti lo power ẹ ti understand tó yẹ pé mi gan tí mo jókòó yìí Kútọ̀ ni mo gbà sá lọ ẹ ti understand ilé mi ọ̀fọ́lé mi àwọn SSS ọ̀ka àwọn èèyàn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ máa láti pause for a second because Abijako won't translate. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
So he's trying to explain how the division is in Oshodi. generalization is mostly why we misunderstand Oshodi to be one person, one place. When you're coming on the express from Oworu, the bridge faces here and here. When you're on the other side of the express, that's Mushin.
But they will still call
when
it
you're
Oshodi.
on this side towards Wela and other area, that's Oshodi. There's a difference.
Right.
So the area it commands is different, and it also ends somewhere. But whenever any issue happen, fracas happen somewhere, they will say it's the same Oshodi. That generalization is what it cleared first. Number two is that the sanity we enjoy in Oshodi today, they partnered and ensured it happened.
With the police.
Truly, Oshodi before is somewhere that you dare not bring out your phone and pick a call. They will take it from you. But they ensured that today, and I pass through Oshodi all the time, I browse. It's a better place, it's more sane. And it's also explaining that they are aligned to a party, like he said, they support that party. And because of that, when there was election last year, the party in government tried to stifle them.
Stifle them using power.
Yes.
Okay, the house was destroyed.
I can be recalled because 2019 is coming. Everybody from our vote. And the truth is that we fẹ́ a better Nigeria. A fẹ́ wà partisan pé APC ni o àbí PDP. A fẹ́ follow vision pé ibo ni àwọn people yìí ń gbé wa lọ. Coming to you pé as a leader, how lẹ ṣe ń educate àwọn báwo lẹ ṣe ń kọ́ àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú yín àwọn tó wà lábẹ́ yín pé sometimes ẹ lè rí èèyàn tó wà láti PDP jẹ́ pé òun ló ní vision tó gbé wa lọ síbi tá fẹ́. So ṣé are you driven by vision or just by party?
By support.
He has mentioned already that he's for Aṣíwájú
regardless.
for life.
So what is it in Aṣíwájú gangan? Kí ni wà nínú Aṣíwájú gangan?
Influencing Aṣíwájú to say that bàbá ẹ̀yin la wà fún o but nǹkan táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ lélẹ̀.
Exactly.
Ní Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ yìí now. Ìkọ́ tẹ́mi fi ń tẹ̀lé Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu. Because mo ìjókòó yìí tí Ọlọ́run ọ̀bẹ Elédùmarè kò lè sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá ràn yàn lọ́wọ́. You send person tó máa try láti help èèyàn tí èèyàn bá wà ní good tó dáa. Now tẹ́ bá wo Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, anybody tó ti touch life ẹ̀ in this Nigeria ó pọ̀ gan. Mo dẹ̀ believe pé tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Oṣòdì local government ń sìn because mo lè sọ pé mo fẹ́ fi local government mi lẹ̀ kí n lọ sí local government mi. Now àti rí nǹkan tí àwọn tó yẹ pé ọ wà ní bíi another party tó ti ṣe ní Oṣòdì jẹ́ pé ọ̀kárí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ along.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
Tẹ́ bá wo election tá lù sí ní Oṣòdì lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí a lù sí rep and assembly because of power agbára láti èèyàn láwọn èèyàn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ní ti ṣèyàn léṣe ẹ ti understand. The next president tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni fún rep sí láti ìgbà tó ti wà ní rep as a PDP now no any boys
no influence
ní local government Oṣòdì local government tí ó máa sọ pé òun fi ojú kan àbí pé bóyá pé ó rí. Tẹ́ bá wo election tá ṣe last season ti chairman local government ẹ rí pé a ṣe preview ẹni tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sí ọkọ pé ó ń ta ẹ̀jẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kò sí ọkọ pé bóyá èèyàn kan ń ṣára wọn àbí ọkọ gbáka ọkọ. The next phase kò ń ṣe pé mo wà beyond èèyàn kan pé bóyá party tí mo wà bí ọkọ tí mo wà èèyàn tó bá máa carry àwọn ọ̀dọ́ along. So yẹ yín sí they ma believe pé eléyìí ó nice òun la máa tẹ̀lé.
We have to go on a break, but can you quickly summarize what he just said?
Okay, he's simply saying that they want a man of the people, someone who is influential, who is in touch with the youth in Oshodi.
And the current person
that they lost the House of Reps and the House of Assembly, I think, in Oshodi. And because of that, those representatives are not even in touch with reality. They cannot come. Nobody in Oshodi knows who the reps member is now.
Okay.
And,
Let's move on. When we come back, we'll take some phone calls and tweets. Stay with us. We're not talking drugs, yes. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So we still have with us MC Oluomo. So talk about here.
MC, one nǹkan money pay when it comes to pay èèyàn. If they want to do anything, they want to MC if we need 500 people ẹ máa kàn ṣe báyìí ni 500 to show up. If we need 1,000 people that means that you have authority, you have influence. Now, we have young people in Oshodi. Mi ò ní pé káwọn tó ń ṣe business alágbo kọ́ máa ṣe business alágbo wọn, but ó ní side effect. Ó láwọn tó yẹ pé kọ́ tó wọ boss and you are the treasurer for the union. Lọ sọ́dọ̀ union. Personally as MC Oluomo, tẹ́ bá ní pé àwọn drivers yìí ó mú fẹ́ kẹ́ máa mú kíní kẹ́ tó drive. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa mú kẹ́ máa check wọn among yourselves. Need the police and anybody pé tabako ṣọ́ra wa ìrínisí ní ìsọ̀ní lọ́jọ́. Jẹ́ káwa náà múra wa ká ṣera wa bí ká package ara wa as appropriate people in a way that they will respect us from agbero to drivers. Okay, omi ò fẹ́ kéèyàn kan mú bó ṣòdì yóò ẹ má ta àwọn sachet oríṣiríṣi orúkọ oríṣiríṣi ni wọ́n máa ń kọ sáré ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó mú pọ̀ lọ fi sínú ẹ̀ tẹ́pọ̀ máa ba inú èèyàn jẹ́. Kí lẹ́yìn ṣe láti.
Kí lẹ́yìn rí sí náà in the first place? What do you rí sí náà?
Thank you. Number one, a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn bí union. Tá bá wo ẹni tó jẹ́ state chairman sí Alhaji Tajudeen Agbede. Kò sí any lecture tí ò ń lecture anybody every general meeting tàbá ti ń ṣe meeting nípa pé kéèyàn máa mọtí, kéèyàn máa fagbó, kéèyàn máa mu jẹ̀dí àbí kí ló máa mu whatever. Now ẹ̀wẹ̀ mi mo yẹ jókòó yìí sí mo fẹnu kọtí rí ilé ayé mi. Mo mú rí ilé ayé mi. Mo dẹ̀ mu sìgárì ilé ayé mi, mo gbogbo rí ilé ayé mi.
Yes. Má ṣòro láti gbàgbọ́.
Yes.
Téèyàn bá rí
wàláì mo mú rí.
Báwo lẹ ṣe máa high?
Kò dìgbà téèyàn bá high kéèyàn tó sọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe whatever nǹkan téèyàn bá fẹ́ ṣe àbí pé bóyá èèyàn kò gbọ̀ràn àbí ọkọ̀ gbáka òkan ẹ ti understand. Ìlú téèyàn bá wà tó bíyàn sí téèyàn mọ iná náà tó bẹ̀ ẹ ti understand ṣe nǹkan téèyàn bá decide láti sọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀. Is
your phone call still there?
Yeah, let me take this call. Morning, Mr. Owolabi. Are you there?
MC Oluomo.
Yeah.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, sir.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká má shy away from àwọn question kankan. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lóṣòdì lẹ́yìn náà mọ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Oṣòdì yẹn nìkan lè control drugs abuse. Ẹ rí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké bíi 12 níbi ojú rin yẹn. Wọ́n á fagbó. Tó bá jẹ́ pé the little one tẹ́yìn lè ṣe, ẹ pè wọ́n jáde. Can lecture one because they see you as a role model. They don't know that you don't drink and they don't know that you don't smoke. But tẹ́ bá lè máa impact life wọn lẹ́yìn kọ̀ọ̀kan. Àwọn náà máa wò ó pé ìmí tẹ́ bá lè ràn lọ school tó bá lè jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ló fẹ́ kọ́. Ẹ̀yin náà try within your own little way. Àná lọ́ọ́ máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
Àmín Jésù. Nǹkan question mi ni Mr. Owolabi béèrè yẹn pé èèyàn tó bá rí yóò ní believe pé fagbó mu sìgá mutí meanwhile àwọn believe pé àti wà ní sùúrù yẹn gangan so ṣe máa tọ́ wọn sọ́nà pé nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí kò bójú mu.
àti pé nǹkan mi tẹ̀sí lè ṣe.
Let him respond to that, please.
I'm adding to the question. Olórí ni yín àwọn drivers nǹkan tó ń fa accident jù ni pé driver ojú ò wálẹ̀ ó ti lo nǹkan. Nísìnyí tẹ́ bá ní ẹ má lò ìyẹn ò ṣe mọ́ nísìnyí ó need kẹ́ fi sanction sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí wọ́n bá rí driver kan tó ń rà kó tó gbé mọ́tò kúrò garage kọ́ mu.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kó gba kọ́kọ́rọ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ti fi ètò yẹn lẹ̀.
Yes, tẹ́ bá lọ anywhere sí àbí pé kẹ́ wá information yín láti ṣe investigation yín lórí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kẹ́ tó lè rí èèyàn tó ń ta paraganu gáréjì lọ́wọ́ yìí á jẹ́ pé fíìmù.
Wọ́n kiri ẹ̀ ní o.
Wọ́n máa ń kiri ẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣe rí àwọn tó ń kiri paraga tó ń lọ nu gáréjì. Mo yẹ jókòó yìí sí ó máa ní èèyàn tó máa wà tó máa ẹ̀ẹ́dì session tiẹ̀ ní páàkì tiẹ̀ ẹ ti understand. A máa fi òfin fún ọ yìí pé ok téèyàn kan bá ti kiri paraga wọnú ibi tó bá ti mu ìwọ tó aláwọ̀ ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ kó kiri paraga wọbẹ̀ ó ní kírẹ́rìtì ọ̀gá wa máa fún wọn. That is Alhaji Tajudeen Agbede ẹ ti understand. Now ẹni tó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn ṣe rí mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan bíi pé wọ́n sọ sáìdì ẹ̀yìn rin ẹ ti understand. Now sìn kí tó lè sọ yìí pé mo fẹ́ lọ síbì kan láti lọ control bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹ̀kọ́ báyìí mo fẹ́ ṣe láti lọ bọ́mọ kan sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ bá wò mo ti empower àwọn èèyàn lóríṣiríṣi ẹ ti wá bóyá ẹni tí mo fi sí ẹnu iṣẹ́ ni tó rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ọ̀rí ẹni tí bá mọ̀ yìí pé mo ní opportunity láti sọ pé kí n gbé travel ẹ máa gbé travel ẹ ti understand this say but ṣe rí ẹ̀yìn rí yẹn is many people ló máa ń pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀
control be.
Ṣé ti understand this ẹ pé ẹlòmíì lè wà for anywhere ẹ sọ but ìkọ́ tí gómìnà wa ṣe fún wa ní ẹnu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ìtẹ́bá dóṣòdì ṣe ẹ rí pé ibi tó ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan sí ń sìn Òṣòdì ni ẹ sọ ẹ lè ra àwọn boys yẹn anyhow again mọ́ because àwọn task force wa náà ṣòye on try lórí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Morning, Yakubu, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, Morayo.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
In the studio. Alaji MC Oluomo.
Sir.
Ẹ káàárọ̀,
sir.
You surprised me láàárọ̀ yìí gan. The surprise that you give to me this morning is that for the first time, mi ò mọ̀ pé ẹ kì í mu ọtí, ẹ kì í mu sìgá, because gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń gbọ́ MC Oluomo of Oshodi, they don't believe pé ó jẹ́ nìkan tó jẹ́ oníjàgídíjàgan tó máa ń mu gbó tó máa ń mu sìgá, but láàárọ̀ ìgbà tẹ́sà I was shocked as well pé ṣó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣá, but nǹkan kan lèmi fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe tà. Tajudeen Àgbẹ̀dẹ tó jẹ́ chairman NURTW ní Lagos State, èmi máa fẹ́ kẹ́ jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé àwọn driver àti conductor tó ń gbé especially lóṣòdì tó ń wa mọ́tò lóṣòdì yẹn kí ló dé tí wọn ò create uniform fún wọn because ẹ máa wọ mọ́tò ẹlòmíì ó máa bọ́ṣọ sílẹ̀ conductor kò ní wọṣọ ní àwọn developed country mi ò rò pé bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn tẹ́ bá lè make sure pé ẹ fi sínú àjẹ́dà yín pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ wa mọ́tò lóṣòdì o tó bá ti ní uniform o ò lè wa mọ́tò because àwọn NURTW gangan wọ́n ní uniform tí wọ́n nà kí ló máa dí driver àti conductor lọ́wọ́ táwọn ò ní uniform tó kàn máa bọ́ṣọ kalẹ̀ ẹ lómi ò máa ṣe abíyá sílẹ̀ ẹ nílé ìdòkó tì lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àṣetẹ́gbà.
Thank you, Yakub.
So Yakub is asking that that they should sanitize the entire system. And the drivers and the conductors should also be made to conform to standards. That sometimes you're in a bus and the driver is completely naked, dressed anyhow, talking anyhow. That they are not, is not acceptable because that's not how we see it abroad. That we can actually sanitize the system.
MC, àwọn èèyàn tó ń wò wá tí wọn ò gbọ́ Yorùbá rárá, they are a little lost in our. So aláti máa translate fún wọn. A fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ gangsterism. Jàgídíjà àti pé èèyàn kan ti believe pé mo láti pa èèyàn kan kí n tó lè ṣe ti tèmi ní garages wa then iṣẹ́ àgbèrò I find it absurd pé èèyàn máa jí nílé ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ láago 5 wá lọ dúró sí bus stop wá sọ pé èèyàn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ ìyẹn driver àbí conductor ó láti fún mi ní 200 naira o if not o ní lọ ń bíbá ilé ni ṣé iṣẹ́ ni iṣẹ́ àgbèrò.
báwo ni structure ṣé àgbèrò wà ní NURT.
Yes, our London labour.
ṣé iṣẹ́ nìyẹn ni.
Iṣẹ́ ni o.
ẹ bá wa explain ẹ.
Thank you. ṣe rí National Union now látòrí conductor la máa ti di driver.
Okay, gradual.
ẹ ti understand látòrí driver la máa fi form wípé okay a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ọ̀gá lórí àwọn job because ẹni tí ó bá wa mọ́tò ẹ ti understand yìí sí kò lè ṣe ọ̀gá lórí àwọn.
ṣé ìwà mọ́tò rẹ̀.
Yes. Yes mo wa mọ́tò gan ni wọ́n máa fi di ọ̀gá. Now ṣe rí tó bá sọ wípé wọ́n gba owó àbí anything lọ́wọ́ àwọn driver. Now association ni National Union Road Transport Worker ẹ ti understand yìí sí kò yẹ pé akọ̀mọdédé sọ wípé wọ́n gba owó àbí pé wọ́n máa fi jàgídíjàgan gba owó lọ́wọ́ yàn tẹ́ bá wà tìgbà tí ẹni tó jẹ́ station máa wá ti wà ní orí ipò ń sìn kẹ́ tó lè rí fi ìkọ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ á jẹ́ pé díẹ̀ ní ìkọ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ẹ ti understand yìí sí mo dẹ̀ believe pé ó ń lẹ́ṣọ̀ wá ẹ ti understand jẹ́ pé ìkọ́ tó bá sọ ní state lẹ́nìbọ̀dì náà máa wá fún wọn ní èsì ní branch oníkálukú because we have branch.
owó tẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn kí lẹ fi ń ṣe ṣé ilẹ̀ ń tún títì ṣe ni.
abẹ́ rẹ̀ mi tẹ̀.
No.
wọ́n lọ máa ń rẹ̀ mí tì.
No. ṣe rí association wa ṣòye yín sìn fún help àwọn èèyàn ṣòye yín sìn because tábà ní association ẹ ti understand anything o lè scatter àbí pé kẹ́nìbọ̀dì máa ẹ ti understand this yes ẹ ti understand.
ẹ má bínú nísìnyí àmọ̀pọ̀ ń já ticket àdèmọ̀pọ̀ ń jáwó bí má ṣàlàyé a bus stops at a particular bus stop and a guy approaches the bus ó máa kọ nọ́mbà ní àfúnlówó that's not recorded tí ó bá máàkì bọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ ó gbowó sápò nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n tíkẹ̀tì eléyìí tó bá já yẹn ẹ mọ̀ kó má kùn kúpọ̀nù ẹ̀ máa kùn ẹ mọ̀ pọ́n já tíkẹ̀tì yẹn why not structure the ways that owó yìí wọ́n máa fi wọlé so that àwọn ẹlòmíì ò ní máa gbọ́ ìwà pé kó máa já bọ́ọ̀sì wá tí passenger tẹ́ bá wọ bọ́ọ̀sì tẹ́ bá jẹ́ passenger tó bá mú driver tó yọ window tí ò wí lílì sanwó yìí but tó bá pé owó yẹn wà structure driver gan wí lílì sanwó pé pọ́ọ̀sì kan ló ń lọ wọ́n fi tọ́jú wa ní welfare association ló fi ń ṣe.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni orí yẹn sọ.
but ìwà tó máa fi ń ṣe yẹn wá kọ̀ wá sanwó mi kíní kan white kíní kan wá yọ window wá yọ wiper.
ó dàbí pé MC ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn so a máa lọ sí break tá a bá padà wá a sì máa wá sọ̀rọ̀ gangsterism yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí sọ ẹ ṣe jésù ẹ ṣe
sọ gangsterism mọ́ MC is a promoter of a lot, he supports a lot of movie actors and actresses and producers and marketers. I would like us to talk about the promotion of certain things within the movies.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's take a few tweets first. Go ahead.
PJ Comedian says the truth is those monies collected are remitted to the organs. That's why they get aggressive to collect them. Pastor Yemi says, I was extremely surprised to hear that MC Oluomo neither smokes nor drinks. That's a good one. Charles Udo says, MC Oluomo, what do they do with the money they collect? Isaiah says, I'm trapped. Please help interpret the question and answers going on the program. Deborah says, I don't believe MC Oluomo does not use drugs.
I think people are really were shocked. But I want to go somewhere, please, Muriah.
I've not asked the question since. But go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
We thought you're not. You are. You are not used to Agbero. You don't understand the Agbero. I grew up in.
Please ask.
So let me explain. Sherry, we've seen you very involved in the movie industry.
Yes.
We've even seen cases of women fighting over you, actors and actresses fighting over you.
Holding a party and they are all coming
naked. We're seeing you even marry one of them.
What they share everything.
When it's about tap finger in by the ladies in the Yoruba industry will just come around you. Oh God,
that's all right.
I have wife now.
Eh?
Yes.
5.
I have wife. Moniyawu.
Mélòó.
So Moniyawu Nigeria, Moniyawu America.
No baton.
No, àwọn ní níbí, àwọn ní lọ́hùn. So it's not giving you the number. It's just saying they are there and they are here.
Ìyàwó pọ̀ na ẹ kon Nigeria or America, simple.
No.
So you understand it.
Moniyawu sha.
Okay. MC, ìyàwó yín kan ó wá sórí couch wa. In fact, òun náà ní eyín báyìí bí títí go to bí títí yín báyìí. Adé obìnrin ó sọ pé pé Ọlọ́run ló yọ òun lọ́wọ́ MC o. Ṣé ẹ máa ń tọ́jú àwọn obìnrin yìí? Because wọ́n ní pé ẹ love àwọn actresses Yorùbá pé ẹ kọ́kọ́ love Nollywood gan ẹ wá love àwọn actresses yẹn pé a lot of them púpọ̀ nù wọn ni ẹ ti bá ní ìṣepọ̀.
You don't have any
ṣepọ̀ ẹ ti bá ní ṣepọ̀. Ẹ ti bá ní ṣepọ̀.
But agbọ́ nìyẹn o.
No.
Ẹ lè wá sọ
No.
Help us.
Tẹ́bá wò mí wo ìjókòó yìí sí. Ẹ lè nẹ́fà rí àwọn ìyàwó mi. Pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ó gbé wọn sí inú pépà àbí anything àwọn ìyàwó lé mi. Ẹ ti understand. Àwọn ìyàwó mi lé mi dẹ̀ understand mi. So I'm a man of people. Ẹ ti understand. Tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn eléré orí ìtàgé. Ẹ ti understand yìí sí. Nígbà tí mo wà kékeré. Mo máa ń wo fíìmù kan máa ń pè ní àrélù ọ̀pọ̀ bóyá jomijoke ọ̀pọ̀ gbàkà ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ ti understand sí náà tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wò ní Nàìjíríà tá a wà yìí sí ṣòye yìí sí anybody ló lè wá bá mi náà bóyá èmi àti sísítà mi tàjọ jókòó yìí sí akọ̀jọ bọ́ sí tá a ṣe pé àjọ lọ anybody tó bá rí wọn sí anything tó wà ní àárín ìra wa because of my name. MC dating.
No, MC ẹ má parọ́ fún wa.
Yes,
Any Friday.
Listen to me, I'm telling you true.
MC any Friday.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹwù èèyàn kan sí ó náà wọ́n believe yìí pé bóyá mo mu drug ṣóyè yín sí.
Àwọn obìnrin tó ń jà lórí yín yìí.
Ẹ máa gbọ́. Either mo sòótọ́, either mo sọdà kejì ṣó yẹ yín sí okay mi àtọlọ́run mi.
Okay, let me pause for a second. Let me take this call. Morning, Oluwole, are you there? Thanks for calling.
We
lost the call.
MC, ẹ máa support promotion àwọn movies. Nísìnyí, àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ pa èyí, thuggery, drug abuse, all that are portrayed in a lot of Yoruba movies. Èmi máa ń wo Yoruba movie o, Yoruba movie máa ń wo local content ni mi. So mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Báwo lẹ ṣe ń lo ipò yín sìn láti decide pé àwọn nǹkan báyìí tí movie tó bá gbé movie wá fún ipa mo ti ṣe movie ẹ̀ ṣe fún mi lówó kí n fi kẹ́ sọ pé this movie is not what I want to portray outside mi ò ní gbówó lé. Báwo lẹ ṣe ń lo ipò yín láti reject àwọn nǹkan burúkú tá à ń sọ pa yìí.
Yes, ṣe rí tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ movie industry ẹ ti understand tí bá sọ pé mò ń help àwọn mi mò ń help wọn ẹ ti understand tẹ bá wọ àwọn people yìí náà àwọn Paris náà ti fall iṣẹ́ wọn ẹ ti understand tẹ bá dẹ̀ wo nowadays tá wà yìí sìn tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn obìnrin tá ń sìn ẹlòmíì òun ló máa take care inú ilé ẹ̀ òun ló máa take care màmẹ́ òun ló máa take care àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ láti máa sanwó school fees àbí pé anything náà ó máa fẹ́ rògùn fún màmẹ́ ẹ ti understand sí òun náà máa fẹ́ jẹun ó máa fẹ́ túnra ṣe ẹ ti understand ẹ mọ̀ èmi ti rí a lot because mo ti wà níta going to bóyá 13 years or 15 years ni mo ti bọ́ síta so láti 13 years or 15 years tí mo ti bọ́ síta yẹn so yẹn sì mo ti rí a lot nílé ayé mi so yẹn àwọn Yorùbá dẹ̀ máa pa òwe kan yìí pé ẹni tá bá ń wò kì í wòran ẹ ti understand sí tí bá sọ yìí pé láti kékeré mi tí mo ti bọ́ síta yẹn mò ń báyàn mọtí mò ń báyàn mu drug àbí pé mò ń fagbó mò ń ní jókòó tí náà tí mo wà yìí tẹ́ bá.
So 13 years, he's been on the streets for over 13 years.
No. Láti ìgbà tí wọ́n ti jẹ́ 13, náà ti wà nígboro as a young boy.
Yes.
So and there are many people of that age tó ṣì wà nígboro nísìnyí. Pastor Tony Rapu mú 11-year-old boy tó lóun wà lóṣòdì.
Ẹ̀yin irin lọ ti mú.
Ẹ̀yin náà ti mú.
Ẹ̀yin not under his jurisdiction.
So irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nísìn ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tẹ́ wà kékeré bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà lẹ́yìn náà ṣe bọ́ sí gbòòrò kí la lè ṣe with your influence pẹ̀lú government àtọlọ́pàá kí la lè ṣe àti máa wọ́n
pẹ̀lú rehabilitation of these children pé kán kára wọn yá.
Kán lọ school.
ká tọ́jú wọn ká rán wọn.
ẹ mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà yín sí à ń bẹ Ọlọ́run lèmi tí mo jókòó yìí.
Ẹ̀yin.
Yes.
Gbogbo à ń bẹ lọ́hùn.
ṣé yìí ṣe à ń bẹ Ọlọ́run ni mí ṣe rí a lot téèyàn bá lè ṣe èèyàn á ṣe ìkọ́ téèyàn bá lè ṣe èèyàn á ṣe ẹ mọ̀ ọmọ mi èèyàn lè believe pé eléyìí ó máa gbọ́ràn kó má gbọ́ràn ẹ ti understand yìí sí èmi ń fi tèmi ṣe àpèjúwe náà ẹ ti understand yìí sí tí bá wá discipline àbí pé mo mọ́nú ilé tí mo ti jáde ṣòye yín sí náà tí bá sọ pé mo mọtí àbí pé mo ń ṣubú àbí mo ń ṣe ẹni tí ṣé ìkọ́ táwọn ọmọ mi máa dé bá nìyẹn náà àwọn ọmọ mi is US.
ẹ má bínú pé mo fẹ́ cut you off because I ní pẹ́ parí show. But I don't want you to leave without me asking about 2019 coming forward. Àfẹ́ violence. Àfẹ́ jàgídíjà. We want a smooth election, right? Àfẹ́ káwọn yẹn máa jà. Kí lẹ máa bá wa ṣe coming 2019 because àfẹ́ jẹ́ yes we mọ̀ pé APC is Lagos State.
Ẹ bá wọn ti yín sọ̀rọ̀ gan-an.
Ẹ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé àfẹ́ anybody should die in 2019.
Now tẹ́ bá wo gómìnà wa tó wà ń bẹ̀ sí in any local government kò fẹ́ anything violent ẹ ti understand débi pé local government tí wàhálà bá wà ń bẹ̀ gan ẹ ti understand governor ò fún anybody ní àyè láti jẹ́ kí any faragẹsì wà ní local government kọ̀ọ̀kan mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín sí pé ẹ wo last election tá a ṣe tán yìí sí tá a bá wo election tá a ṣe tán yìí sí election àwọn local government la ṣe tán ṣọyẹ yìí sí ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ gbọ́ ẹni tí faragẹsì ní anywhere èmi assure yín pé 2019 ẹ ti understand ẹgbẹ́ tiwa ń ṣe ẹgbẹ́ bó bá kú àbí ọkọ̀ gbàkàwọ́ kan ẹgbẹ́ tó wà smooth ni ẹ ti understand àfiyé yín pé 2019 in all local government in Lagos State ẹ lè gbọ́ ẹni tí faragẹsì lágbára.
èèyàn kan lè yí MC B.
A máa pè yín o.
Yomi Yanda sọ pé wàá ṣeré Oluomo MC looking fresh sir up road.
So as I'm approach 2019, I'm going to pay you again because I need that reassurance.
Yes.
Because I feel everybody vote for who you want to vote for. And without a piece of mind.
Let everybody in your environment come on, so I want to better be
but everyone last word.
Àwọn èèyàn máa try láti kọ́gbọ́n lára ti tèmi because kò tó fi lè máa wà ní stage yìí because mo ìjókòó yìí sí I'm citizen to America. Ẹ ti understand you see mo dey believe pé mo struggle de mo ṣiṣẹ́ débẹ̀ ni because ìyàwó mi ló fight fún mi. Ẹ ti understand
your American wife.
Yes. Mo dey believe pé ìkọ́ tó fi lè múrò àwa yìí tọ́lọ́run Ọ̀bẹ̀lẹ́dùmarè ṣọ́wa débi tá a dé mo bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ náà kò sí anybody tọ́lọ́run ò lè gbé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè without kò lose ọpọlọ ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ use sense ẹ̀ láti má jẹ́ kí èèyàn kan lù ẹ̀ pé ìkọ̀ báyìí ni kò ṣe ṣóyè but èmi dá yín lójú pé 2019 kò lè sí wàhálà but ẹgbẹ́ wa náà ní APC.
That's all we can take on the show. For those that didn't understand Yoruba, I do apologize. Once in a while, we need these kinds of shows to educate Nigerians out there. But we think we're definitely going to bring in other people from other tribes, please, not just Yoruba. So we'll try to be as Nigerian. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.